bought a house. Hello, es ist Sonntag und ich heiße Sonntag and welcome back to Books and Hooks. If you're new here, welcome. I am D.M.Sonntag, author of the Kingdom Isle series, and this is a channel where I talk about books and crochet. If you're a returning watcher, welcome back. Yes, I finally have a house of my own after 6 long months of waiting and searching and longing.
It's been 84 years.
Thank goodness I have this microphone because it is super echoey. As you can see, there's no furniture. I just have my pride and joy, my writing desk, which I haven't even put the books in yet, and then that's a bookshelf. That's my crochet stuff. Well, one of them is. My phone is literally set up on a box that if it topples over, it goes down the stairs. So let's hope that doesn't happen. So this is the loft, and my husband said that can be my library, so I'm planning on getting some bookcases, and if this is going to be my filming area, not sure about the phone setup. Oh, I'll just get like a little mount thing. I got big plans and big dreams, like I said. But yeah, as I mentioned, this is my pride and joy, my antique writing desk that I got at an antique store. I was eyeing it for the longest time, and me, a broke, straight out of college student, didn't have that much money, and like had just gotten a new job and maybe had like one paycheck, and then it was half off, and I was like, yoink, that is mine, because as you can see, it's amazing. And then it also flips up where you can like hide goodies inside. It's so cool walking away from the camera, but y'all can still hear me. As I mentioned, the library over there. I want to put a rolling ladder like Beauty and the Beast style, not sure. Yeah, this room will be really awesome. It'll be like a little reading area. We'll put some chairs and a table, and it'll just look magical, but gotta get the furniture first. We're literally sleeping on the floor because we don't have a bed, and we also don't have any living room furniture, but we also don't have any place to put the living room furniture because that's where all the boxes are, so yay, the joys of moving. But I'm just ecstatic to have a house. This house is so nice. It's so sturdy. We love the floors. That was the one thing my husband wanted, was sturdy floors. Yeah, so I would love to film here with the bookcases in the back, so I think this will be my filming area, but it's kind of open because it's a loft. My office will be, I'm pointing like you can see, maybe I'll put in some footage. It's just a room right now, but that's where my work bag will go, and my work computer, and eventually a standing desk, and then hopefully to get like a really good gaming chair so I can like turn around, and then there's a TV and I can do some gaming. Not that I'm a big gamer, but you know, I like to play The Witcher here and there, and there's that Harry Potter game that I haven't played in 6 months, and then oh yeah, Animal Crossing. Where's my Switch? It's been like boxed up for 6 months, so I can finally live. Hello, look at this desk. Now back to me. Now back to this desk. There are books in this desk. I'm wearing my Hokage sweater.
I'm on a horse.
How many days have passed? Is it Christmas? Is it my birthday? Only the divine knows these answers. This is the books portion of the video, so what better place to do it than on the floor, by my books, because this is the only place I can actually display them. I have no bookshelves. I have 2, but I'm not putting them up yet. Normally I spotlight one of my books or an indie book, but since I'm changing up how I'm doing this vlogging, I thought I'd change up this books portion. As I'm unpacking all of my books, I'm realizing that there are a lot of qualities to some of the books that I just absolutely hate. And whoever is in charge of these things need like a ruler slapped to the hand. No, do not do this to books. You know, like the nuns used to do a million years ago in Catholic school. I might be the only one who knows that because I went to Catholic school. Anyway, in no particular order. Cover pages that are shorter than the actual book. Also sorry if the audio quality is a little bad because I'm actually using my little clippy thing, but whatever, it's a $20 mic or less than that. Anyway, why would you do this? No, this is awful. The cover is meant to protect the book. These pages are vulnerable now. Aesthetically not pleasing. Like, no. Also, I just realized that both of these books are like blank and blank, and the second word starts with a B. If I didn't know any better, because they both have the cover issue, I would think they're in the same series. Number 2, fake stickers that I can't take off. No, I should hold this one over here. Just no. I get that you're promoting, these are both TV shows, I get it, but also I hate it. This one is promoting a sneak peek at the end of this book that you shouldn't read until you finish this series, and this book is number 1, so why is this on here? So just no.
Shadow and Bone, shame on you. You have two things wrong with you. The only reason I picked this up was it was $2 at a thrift store, and I thought Leah Bardugo could sign it at Y'all Fest. Ha! Silly me. That line was 5 miles long, and people camped out at like 3 a.m. to get tickets. So long story short, I did not get this signed. I stood next to the very long 5-mile line and looked longingly as she signed other people's copies, which were much prettier than this one because they were like gold and fancy and hardback. This has short pages and a fake sticker. But I did get Alexandra Monier signed, so. Number 3, real stickers. I get it, you have to put the price on the book, but please make them removable. The fake stickers could be real stickers, just make them removable, please. I don't want to goog on this because I don't want to damage the cover. I actually just did that to a Harry Potter whiskey glass and freaked out that I ruined the frost on the glass. I didn't. I know you were worried. 4, TV and movie covers. And I guess in this instance, game covers. With The Witcher, I'm like 50-50. I don't actually know what the original covers look like, since by the time it got translated from Polish to English, the games came out and were popular, and I like the games. But my point with this one is that the games come after the book, and Sapkowski, I'm pretty sure, has even said that the games are not canon. So it's like, why put something not canon on the books? Like, whatever this game is, I think it's Witcher 2, has nothing to do with Blood of Elves. And then I recently saw Blood of Elves with Henry Cavill on it, and that made me so mad because the show is nothing like Blood of Elves at all. So I try to only get original covers. I hate it when covers change, which is number 5. Different covers. Ugh. These are only a year apart and they already changed the cover. Throwing off my series. It's fine because I stopped reading at number 4 anyway, so. Took my mic off and now I can't get it back on. Hopefully that's somewhat decent. Anyway, I am proud that I have the original cover. I like this girl. I think she does a good job at representing Selena and reminding everybody that she is a teenager. Can't remember her actual age. She's either 16 or 18, which is the age that I was when I read this. So my taste might have changed, but when I did read it, I was Team Cole. Bring me the hate. I don't care. I said what I said. And speaking of hate, different sizes. There should be a mandate that all paperbacks are the same size, all hardbacks are the same size, and all mass market hardbacks are also the same size. These are slightly off. It just looks awful on a bookshelf. And also what looks awful on a bookshelf is cracked spines. So no one is getting punished in this one. This, I guess the reader is, but I mean, I was the reader. I am shooketh. Actually, both of these were picked up in thrift stores, but still, there have been a couple books where I have tried my hardest not to crack the spine. There it is. In the shack, they have, I haven't even read this yet, but they have like pictures from the movie, which I haven't seen because I want to read the book before I see the movie. But even just opening to look through the pictures, I kind of cracked the spine a little bit. So I just hate it for the bookshelf aesthetic. Like when I put it on my bookshelf, that's what it looks like. But it's a sign of a book well read. So this was like a really good book. And those are the 7 things I hate about books. Now on to crochet.
I started a tradition of making a yearly birthday Christmas sweater. A yearly birthday sweater. My birthday has the unfortunate timing of being very close to Christmas, so it's often forgotten about, and I try to make it a little bit special. Oh God. I'm out of breath. I just went down the stairs to get this. And up the stairs again. I'm really tired from moving. So I try to make my birthday a little bit special since it's so close. I actually just opened my birthday gift early. It was a Stanley, which I've been wanting because the fake Stanley that I've been using doesn't screw on the top. It's annoying. But anyway, I love my Stanley, and will I put stickers on it? I'm not sure. I have stickers, but I don't know if I want to like ruin the beauty. That's enough about my Stanley. I literally said now on to crochet. every year I want to crochet a birthday sweater. You already saw this year's birthday cardigan, and I also showed off last year's birthday cardigan. So it's only been 2 years of the tradition, but I want to continue that. I learn every time, and this is a different pattern. The first one was a hexagonal. This one, I looked up a easy cardigan pattern, and I wasn't too crazy about it because you had to like sew the sleeves on. So I think next time I'll just like continue down the sleeves. And then I definitely messed up the ribbing down here because it's super baggy and super loose, and like if I push it up to my elbows it doesn't stay down. But I do love the yarn that I used. It's very soft, comfortable. It's one of those sweaters where it's like I just need a tiny bit of warmth. For my annual ugly Christmas sweater, which again has only been 2 years, editing me will pop up a picture. But yeah, the first one was a bunch of granny squares and it didn't fit right. I needed to take out like a whole section of granny squares. So this one, I followed a pattern, sort of. I saw somebody, pretty sure it was Hey Hey Crochet, did a giant granny square vest. So it would cut off at the yellow part. And then I just continued. The sleeves were too big at first, so I learned how to decrease granny square sleeves, so you can kind of see that. I wanted to use up the yarn that I had, so this red yarn was actually left over from the first ugly Christmas sweater, and then the green was all left over from succulents. The white was left over from my temperature blanket. I tried to incorporate more green than red, and I actually did run out of red, so at the very, very bottom, that's acrylic. Oh, and then there's like, I call this the Grinch color ribbing, and that's what I want to do next year, is tapestry crochet the I Love Xmas sweater that he wears in the movie. I'm a big Jim Carrey Grinch fan. That is my favorite Christmas movie. I try to watch it like every year. When I was like 6 years old, I wanted to write a letter to Jim Carrey saying how amazing he was in this movie. I was obsessed with it, and I'm still obsessed with it. So that's my project for the next year. I wanted to go to the dollar store and get this for $1, but I got it at like a CVS and it was like $5. Way too expensive, and the battery is probably gonna die, so I'm probably gonna have to replace it. If I'm making a ugly Christmas sweater every year, then I won't need to. So like every sweater, I learned the sleeve ribbing and the sleeves are like perfect. It feels very comfortable after many tries, but the top ribbing did not turn out how I wanted to. This was off pattern, so just kind of winged it and it shows. But you know, next year will be different. And then, like I said, I had a lot of green still left over. Ran out of red, but still had the green from the succulents. So I wanted to make another sweater. I am on a sweater bug. And when I showed my husband's Mimi this sweater, she went, "Oh, are you gonna make one for your husband?" And I went, "I haven't made him a sweater yet, but I've been wanting to. Probably haven't made one out of fear of the like sweater curse. If you don't know what that is, I'm pretty sure it's a knitting curse. So I think I'm okay. Maybe. But it might have explained all the fighting that happened. Or that's just stress. But there's a knitting curse that if you make your significant other a sweater, you will break up before you finish the sweater. So hopefully that's not the case. But yeah, I am on the clothes making bug, and this is so much softer than the one that I'm wearing. Alright, I'm back. For you, it's just a second, but for me, it was like more than that. Anyway, speaking of my significant other, he texted me, so I had to answer that. I don't remember what I was saying. I think it was about how soft this yarn is. This is all Caron Simply Soft, and a lot of this is, but it gets overshadowed and it's really, really thick and hot because of the white. This is like Pound of Love. The red is Lions brand, so it's like kind of soft, and this is like, I love this yarn, but I would rather make a sweater out of this. When they say it's simply soft, it is very simply soft, so I am jealous of my husband's sweater. If he doesn't like it, I guess I'll wear it or steal it or something. I don't know. But yeah, I've caught the clothes making bug and will continue. Unfortunately, I did actually finish my green yarn and ran out of it, so I did have to buy this dark green. I have a lot of this variegated green, so that's like the main color. And Joanne, get your ish together, because you say you have 22 of this like cream spinach type yarn, and I didn't see a single one. It's probably all in the boxes that are blocking the halls. Yeah, I'll probably just order that and do the ribbing, and it'll be a nice neuro spicy pattern. Man, I really can't think of the word right now.
Consistency, sequence, neurospicy, placement, palindrome, like where it's the same on the top, on the bottom.
It'll just look even. So yeah, it'll be nice. That's the end of this chapter, and I'm all out of yarn, so I'll put down the book and close the hook, that's not right. So I'll put down the hook and close the book for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what I do and what I make, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Instagram for more content. I swear I'll be better at posting. Until next time, Auf Wiedersehen. Will that be on the bloopers or will that make the final cut? We won't know.